Okay, as I'm getting her hair ready for the bun, I just brush it out real good and take a water spritzer bottle and spray her hair down with just some water to make it easier to manage and smooth out. And I take my fine tooth comb and find pretty much the center of her left eye and work my way back to make that left side part. Her hair naturally goes to the other direction, so this is always a challenge for me to get this straight and smooth before I start pulling it back. I'll adjust that just a little bit to make that come over. And as I'm pulling the hair back, I use my left hand to hold the ponytail, and I hold it pretty tight against her head just to keep everything secure. So I'm combing with my right hand and gathering the hair in my left hand and holding it as tight as I possibly can. And just be mindful of that part as you smooth it out. And pull that down into the ponytail. And get your hair elastic and wrap that around as many times as you possibly can to make it as tight as you can. It's actually probably better just to use 2 hair ties, depending on the thickness of your dancer's hair, but 2 hair ties makes it really tight. And then I take some Aussie gel. You can use any brand gel that you want to. I just like Aussie. And you put that all over the hair. Apply it pretty liberally just to help tame those flyaways and frizzies. I go all the way around her entire head and follow with my comb, and that just spreads it evenly and smooth things out. I don't really like that hump right there, but that's okay, it'll cover up with the bun. So if you're using harigami, slide it to the bottom of the ponytail and roll up from there. I don't often get this on the first try, but there it goes. Actually worked. And spread that around the harigami. Make it nice and secure and tight so it's not pulling away from your dancer's head. And then I take a hairnet, and I like the Goody brand hair nets. They're nice and stretchy and elastic, and I treat it like an elastic. I crisscross and pull and crisscross and pull, and they come like 3 to a package in different colors. This one's a light brown. They have dark brown and invisible hold, I think, also. And I take a hairpin or a bobby pin, and I go through the hairnet and then through to her crown. And that just holds the hairnet in place, holds the harigami in place, keeps the flyaways from the bun. I reactivate the gel with a little bit of spritzer and smooth it with the comb. And then I take a toothbrush and follow along where I combed, just so that there's no bumps or flyaways. Just makes everything smooth. And then I take hairspray. I use Aussie Instant Freeze. It's super mega hold. You can use any brand. I like the instant freeze. It's pretty much as good as the Gots to be Glued, a little bit cheaper. But put a bunch of that on. You can follow with your toothbrush again if you want to. And got a little bit underneath her bun that's kind of driving me crazy. But just tuck that in really nice. Make sure there's no flyaways. And that is the finished Harigami low side part bun. And from there, if you want to use a hair donut instead of a Harigami, at the ponytail point, you take the ponytail through the donut and then take the hair and spread it over the donut. Have your dancer look down, that makes it a little bit easier. And spread it nice and even, and then take a hair elastic and wrap it just like a ponytail. Just flip it over. And then I gather all that extra hair and just wrap it around that donut. You don't have to tuck it under the donut because sometimes that makes the donut stick out and it comes out really far against your dancer. Take that hairnet, crisscross and crisscross. You can take two if you have a lot of hair, and just wrap it and tuck it, and that will pull all that hair up next to that donut. Take a hairpin or a bobby pin, go through the hairnet and through the crown, and that just makes everything secure and holds it all in place. That is the donut bun. I hope this video helped you, and good luck at competition. Okay, now once you get their face all prepped with whatever foundation you use, or primer, or moisturizer, or BB cream, whatever you want to use that matches your dancer's shade, you come with your eye makeup compact and you cover the entire lid with that light highlight color. Goes right from the lash line all the way up to the brow, and you cover that entire lid and put a little bit right into that little tear duct little spot in the corner of the eye. Just adds a little twinkle under the lights. Cover the entire eyelid all the way over and up into that little corner. Very nice. Then take the corner tip of your applicator into the black. Black is pretty harsh. You're going to go right from the lash line, nice little straight line right out from the lash line, diagonally into the crease. And you just make a nice little side V. The crease is right under the brow bone. So right where you feel the fleshy bone part is, you get right under that, and that's your crease of the eye. And you just go about halfway into the crease, so maybe 2/3 way. Makes a nice V. And do the other side. Going from the lash line up into the crease. Nice side V. Fill that in. Take your black, make it nice. Nice edge if you can. Up into the crease. Then I take the darker silver, the lighter silver, and kind of go over that black just to soften that black so that it's not quite so harsh. Just kind of blends it in a little bit more so it doesn't look so crazy against that white. It's really all about blending. You'll see what looks good. You don't want it to look too black, and you don't want it to look too smoky. You want there to be clear definition, but a nice smooth transition in the colors. I follow with a little bit more white just to highlight and give a little more contrast so that you see the different shades all together. Follow with your finger just to see if anything has fallen down onto their cheekbones, up into the crease. And then take a black eyeliner, just any black eyeliner that you like to use, and do that lower lash line. Get as close to the watermark as you can, because you don't want the line to look too heavy or thick. I usually go about 2/3 of the way in again. It's got a little too heavy right here, so I'll kind of push that up into the lash line a little bit. There we go. Out to the corner, and then up the same area pretty much that you did with the eyeshadow. About halfway in on the eyelid, right in that lash line, out to that corner. Here's the bottom, coming in about 2/3 of the way, and then the top lash line. Just makes the lashes look a little thicker and a little bit heavier without needing to use a false lash. Kind of fix that a little bit. It looks a little too heavy. That's why you want to stay nice and close to that lash line. Nice. Next, you're going to do your mascara. You want to do the lower lashes first. Have your dancer look up. If you're doing this to yourself, just look up. Don't have to roll your eyes up too high. Just kind of look while you're putting those on nice and smooth on that lower lash. This is like butterfly effect, I think, mascara, but you can use any mascara you like. I just happen to like this applicator. Then when you have the upper lashes, you want to have your dancer cast their eyes down, so that as you're brushing the mascara on, you don't take the chance of pushing that mascara up onto your lid and messing up the nice eye makeup that you just did with your shadows. So have them cast their eyes down as they apply the mascara, or you apply the mascara. Your dancer should be able to do their own mascara. And then take your Avon blusher, compact, take a nice fluffy blush brush and follow their cheekbone. You can have them make a little fishy face and just follow the apple and the crease of their cheek with the color. Teachers like a lot of blush, so they don't get washed out by the stage lights. So even though you might think it's too much up on stage, it'll look really good. Maybe highlight the forehead, the nose, the chin, wherever the sun would normally hit the face, and that'll show up on stage. Got the mascara right there. And that's it for blush. And next I take a lip liner that is the same color as the Avon lip color. And I take that lip liner and I usually start with the Cupid's bow and make a nice X or V there. And then go out to the corners on the top. Just fill that out nicely and then go to the lower lip And again, just follow that lip line. I need them to pull their lip back just so you can see the lip line there. Finish outlining that lip all the way around till you have it outlined in that nice red color that matches lip color. Then you take your lipstick and you just fill in the spot that you just outlined all the way around. Try to keep your lipstick as neat as possible. It's pretty red, so it shows up most anything, anywhere. Keep your baby wipes or makeup remover handy just in case it transfers onto any costumes or clothes. Give it all in there. Run the whole mouth. And then they can tap their lips together. You can blot with a cloth, whatever you want to do. Use a tissue to blot. And just make sure you go back with your lip liner and just fill in any areas that might not have mashed in when you touch the lips together. And just finish that line to make it nice and neat. And that is all. Your dancer is ready with stage makeup and ready to go.